On the 10th of November, 1846, Frederick Douglass gave a speech to an audience of over 1,000 people, mostly mill workers, at the public hall on Bailey Street in Rochdale. He was introduced by a Rochdalian, John Bright, the Member of Parliament for Manchester. Douglass was 28 years old and had recently published his first book, Narrative of a Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave. He spoke at the public hall in Rochdale 5 times in 1846, between the 14th of October and the 11th of November, including twice on the 11th of November. A month before his speeches in Rochdale, Douglass had spoken to 4,000 people on the 12th of October at the Free Trade Hall in Manchester. John Bright, who hosted Douglass at his home, was a leader of the Anti-Corn League and a prominent social reformer. It is likely the audience included some of the League's members, as well as those of the first modern co-op, the Rochdale Pioneers. Bright's brother, Jacob Bright, was also a strong supporter of these cooperatives. He was the first elected mayor of Rochdale in 1856. As a result of Douglass' stay with John Bright, Bright immediately contributed 1/3 of the money needed to purchase Douglass's freedom from his American slaver. In October of 1846, Douglass arrived in Rochdale a fugitive slave. However, Douglass left Rochdale about to become a free man. Douglass learned by steamship mail that as of the 12th of December, 1846, he was no longer legally a slave in America, and his papers of manumission had been confirmed. At the time, Douglass lived about 15 miles away from Rochdale at 22 St. Anne's Square, Manchester. For context, Douglass spoke to over 1,000 people in 1846. This was before people had access to cars or even public transport. 175 years later, Rochdale AFC only played in front of a crowd of 1,160 against local rivals Bolton Wanderers on Tuesday, the 2nd of November, 2021 in the 2021-22 League Two football season. Douglass was just one of several American abolitionists who gave speeches in Greater Manchester from the 1840s onwards. Some even made the region their home.